Hey, what is up guys, Aaron here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPod, the iOS 8 version. So first off, I am rocking a Spec candy shell grip. Now I got this case about a year ago. It's kind of falling apart, I have to be honest. These little, grippers over here, most of them are holding up fine. But, I've had some problems with, like 1, 2, and then a third one right here that's peeling off. Not a major issue, but it's something to consider if you're looking at purchasing a Spec candy shell grip. So this is my iPod, of course. It is running iOS 8. So, you'll really be able to see what I have on it. So let's go ahead and slide to unlock, and we'll start with my home page. Now my home page really basically consists of some of Apple's apps that they include, and some of my own choices. So let's say for example, you got the FaceTime, calendar, camera, notes, weather, photos, clock, podcasts. That actually is new, and I would say they include the podcasts app. But I had it here anyway, so settings, calculator, iBooks, passbook, Now I have to be honest, I don't use iBooks or passbook, at all. I could show you what's in my passbook. You guys can see I have a lot of passes here. Most of these over here are fake. You guys can see like these boarding passes and stuff. They're all like fake and whatever, and this Starbucks gift card. I just loaded them on here to kind of test it out. The only actual use that I've had, well, I haven't really used it, but I do have this Turkish Airlines boarding pass, and it's cool. I didn't actually use it at the time of need, but you guys can see there is like a QR code, and you can scan it, and it has your seat number. But other than that, I've never really had a need for passbook. So that's that. Then we have the messaging app, messages app, reminders, Safari, Google Drive. Now I have the Google Drive app here because I use Google Drive a lot. And I think that my brightness is too high. And I think that it's really cool, and I just have it there. Then the Google Maps app, and then videos, and you guys can see my dock has, some simple apps. Nothing really too, great. I'm not jailbroken, so I don't have the greatest whatevers. Then we have over here, we have the second page. Now this is like the main deal. Like I have in this page, I have my basic apps, my everyday apps. Then we have the rest, all the rest. So I'm gonna actually start with the third page first, because this is kind of, the third page is usually mostly empty. Only sometimes I have these other miscellaneous apps. Like if I want to try out an app, so I'll have it on this third page. Red Alert is just an app for telling you like rockets, if there are rockets in Israel, so it'll tell me, and if there are rockets heading towards my area, then it'll alert me and I'll know how to get away. So you have these main apps here. I have like red apps, and I have these blue apps. PayPal actually, they used to be like blue, so PayPal actually updated their app, and now it's like blue and white, so it doesn't really look so good. It's been like that for quite a while, but I'm realizing now that I have to change the PayPal app, because if they can't keep their blue, then I can't really have them there. So I like red and blue, as I said. It's my color scheme. And also Red Laser actually, and Bank of America, both became kind of pinkish. So I mean, you can't see it through the camera, but that's how it seems to me, that they're a little pinkish. I mean, it's not like a major issue or a deal breaker for these apps, but I kind of have a problem with the way they look. So we have this social folder here, which you guys can see. I have some social apps, the basic. I don't use Facebook anymore, so I feel pretty good about that, not having that app. This Panasonic app here doesn't want to update. It's not a social app, but it's there. Then we have some other apps. I like this shopping app, shopping folder. Sorry, I have my Google Wallet, my 1Password, eBay, Amazon, Dunkin' Donuts, App Bounty, Feature Points. By the way, guys, Feature Points is awesome. You should go check out the first link in the video description to download apps, earn points, and then with those points you'll be able to redeem, you know, gift cards. So I'm just gonna jump into it so I can show you guys what I have. So that will be like pretty interesting. So what I was saying, you can download apps and then redeem, like for downloading apps you get points, and then you can use those apps to redeem points. Use those points to redeem apps. Sorry. So you guys can see I have 2,736 points at the moment. I can redeem anything that's under 2,736 points, but I don't have. I don't want to right now. You know, what I like to do is I like to wait till I get to like 3,000 and then just redeem this $5 PayPal fund, or sometimes if I'm lazy, so it'll add up to 6,000, and then I can redeem this $10 fund. So that's pretty awesome that I can do that, and it just adds a lot of extra money into my, you know, so it helps. So if you guys will sign up under that, I'll get 50% points. I'll get 50% of what you guys make every time you download an app, and plus you'll start out with 50 points. So that's great. You don't lose anything, and I only gain, so that's great. It's a win-win. So then we have our games folder, which, you know, I guess some of you guys are pretty excited about seeing this. You guys can see, I'm just going to lower the brightness a little bit more so you guys can see better. You guys can see I have some pretty cool apps here, well, in my opinion. I have the Jetpack Joyride app, Doodle Jump, Cut the Rope Threes, Cut the Rope, Cut the Rope. You guys know that I love Threes. I mean, Threes is like one of my favorite apps. I don't play it as much as I used to, but when I have like time and like no internet, because this is an iPod, not an iPhone, I can like spend hours just playing Threes. So, you know, it's pretty cool, and I like it. And then over here I can see my batteries flashing on my camera, so I gotta wrap this up quick. But I have some other really cool apps here. I'm just gonna give you guys a glance so you guys can see and download them for yourself. Then over here I have my productivity folder. You guys can see some of the apps that I use. Calendars 5 is actually a really great calendar app, but Fantastical is very, very cool, because, you know, I don't want to go into that because that'll show you my calendar, but it's nonetheless very cool. I'm going to show you my fun folder. This is where I have like all the apps that I don't want to put into the games app because I access them very oftenly. You guys can see I have some cool apps there. In my tools app, this is an interesting one. I have my tools here. You know, I like to control my PC with my iPod, so actually a Mac. But this is what I use. I use some of the apps here, you guys can see. And then I have my travel apps. Now this is like not been updated in over a year, this travel folder here. You know, whenever I like travel or fly on a plane, I make sure to load my device with tons of apps. But I haven't flown in a year and probably won't be flying for another couple of years. So but I've just kept this travel folder on there so that I can have those cool things. So that's all. Of course, I am running iOS 8. I'll probably make like a whole video on what I think about iOS 8 and why you shouldn't download or upgrade to iOS 8 just yet. But that's basically it. This has been Aaron from Apple Updates. And as always, have a great day.